Like Mama, we are now threatening even to be great-grandfathers and great-grandmothers. So I am here in that capacity. But I'm also here as a freedom fighter. And I want you to know, since you are all political actors, that in order to protect our families, we must strengthen Africa economically and politically.
Ye Mama Janet Museveni mu kwogera kwe yeebaza Pulezidenti olw'okusoosowaza ekitiibwa kya Bufirika n'okwewaayo wamu n'obwamwoyo gwa ggwanga.
I also acknowledge the steadfast support of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, who continues to champion the cause of African dignity, self-determination, and patriotism.
Ate bwe tweyongerayo omukulembeze w'eggwanga mu kaweefube w'okulaba nti ayagazisa bamusigansimbi okujja okwaboobwe okulaakulanya eggwanga lyattu, bw'atyo nno yabadde n'ensinkana ey'enjawulo ne musigansimbi okuva mu ggwanga ery'e Qatar, omukulu ono Khalid Ben Muhammad. Era mu nsinkana eno omukulu yamulaze biki byasobola okuteekamu ssente ate n'amulaga n'ebirungi ebiri mu kusiga wano ensimbi, omwabadde n'okuba nti Uganda eyina ebintu ebyetaagisa ziyite raw materials eziyinza okuyamba omuntu okufulumya ebintu ku ssente entono, kyokka era n'amutegeeza nti n'akatale akali e Uganda k'ebintu ebiba bikoleddwa kaba kayitirivu nnyo. Bw'atyo nno n'amwagazisa okuteeka wano ssente era n'amutegeeza nti Uganda egenda kukolagana naye bulungi nnyo singa anaatandika okukolera wano emirimu gye. Ate mu Agafa Embuga amalala bw'atyo omukulembeze w'eggwanga yeeyaniriza omukungu okuva mu kyondo ky'Abawarabu nga omukulu ono ye His Highness Sheikh Abdal bin Zayed, nga ono ye Deputy Prime Minister ate era nga ye Minister w'ensonga z'omunda mu ggwanga erya United Arab Emirates, eyabadde ku bugenyi obw'olunaku olumu mu ggwanga lyattu Uganda. Era mu kwogera omukulembeze w'eggwanga yamwebazizza nnyo olw'enkolagana eri wakati w'amawanga gano gombi, gy'agamba nti egenda kusigala nga ekyagendera ddala mu maaso. Bwe tweyongerayo omukulembeze w'eggwanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni bwe yabadde mu lukiiko lw'ebyokwerinda giyite Defence Forces Council, yalaze obwetaavu obuliwo obw'okufuna demokulasiya omuyonjo ataliimu kuvumangana na kutwalira mateeka mu ngalo. Katubirabe nabyo.
I welcome you here to Entebbe, and I thank God for keeping Uganda safe and for keeping you safe also, you, our commanders and our soldiers. The issue of strategic security. If we implement, number one, patriotism, and it helps us to build prosperity in Uganda, Uganda has already become a lower middle income country. It will become an upper middle income country. It will become a first world country. We are moving. As you will see in the document, I quote some figures. But even if a country is highly developed, is it necessarily secure against all threats? Prosperity will come from economic integration of Africa. But even if it creates prosperity, it may not create strategic security. That's why, therefore, we the freedom fighters, led by Nyerere and Nkrumah and others, we started talking of Pan-Africanism, whereby we would not only link economically, but also politically, to form political federations where possible. And in the case of East Africa, we're always talking about the East African Federation. So that is mission, historical mission number. The principles are four. but the historical missions are 3. And number 1 is to create prosperity through economic integration. Number 2, create strategic security through political integration by forming federations where possible. And in East Africa, it is possible because we have got Swahili, we are Bantus, we are Nilotics, we are Cushitics who are all moreover linked. And we are lucky to have the language of Swahili. The economic and political integration, we should use the Undugu, because the people we are talking about are either similar or linked. Now, therefore, the challenge to you, the young people, is to know what the pioneers started and push it forward. But also learn their moyo gwa gwanga, their uzalendo, working for the country instead of just working for yourself. The security agencies have discussed it, and it's going to stop. You must speak very well in public, together. Don't try to speak badly. That you are a politician, you are speaking badly to me. It's not acceptable. It must stop. This BI must stop. The BI of they run bad things in Europe. This is not African way. So I'm glad that the meeting of High Command has met. The Defense Council is meeting. With these few words, I open the meeting. Thank you very much.
This meeting is timely because of the important issues that have been addressed both yesterday and today. These 2 meetings. And it's good that we have had an opportunity to pass this information down to the commanding officers and directors who comprise the Defense Forces Council. Your Excellency, we have done and continue to do a lot of work since the last High Command met. For instance, Operation Shujaa in Eastern DRC, originally concentrating on traditional ADF positions in North Kivu province, has since expanded fold in terms of the area of operation. The joint forces have now established a permanent presence in the eastern DRC towns of Lubero, Butembo, and Beni. This in addition to the mobile forces that continue to do an excellent job of permanently degrading and crippling the ADF as a fighting force, have made the people of that region very happy with the work being done by the UPDF. Your Excellency, with your guidance, we are designing solutions to mitigate this worrying security development for our forces and the government in Somalia. In the meantime, the UPDF is observing heightened vigilance and combat readiness throughout our dispositions in Somalia to make sure we're ready to deal with Al-Shabaab decisively.
Era Agafa Embuga amalala omukulembeze w'eggwanga bw'atyo makage agoba President Entebbe yasinkanye abakungu okuva mu kampuni y'ebyempuliziganya ya MTN okwogera ku butitya basobodde okukola emirimu bukyanga batandika buweereza mu ggwanga lyattu. N'omukulembeze bw'atyo n'abeebaza nnyo olw'obuweereza obulungi bwe bakoze omuli okutondawo emirimu, okutumbula ebyempuliziganya awamu ne teknologiya. Omukulembeze era yayongeddeko n'agamba nti olugendo olwatandika n'olukomo lw'essimu okuva ewa Muzeeyi Mandela kaakano musanyufu nnyo okuba nti alulaba alutandise okubala ebibala. Ate eyo nno nga tuvuddeyo omukulembeze w'eggwanga mu musomo ogw'enjawulo gwe yabadde nagwo ne bannamagye okuva mu ggwanga erya Ghana. Bw'atyo nno yabakuutidde era n'abakubiriza nnyo nti abakulembeze b'okulukalu Africa bonna gye bali bakole butaweera okulaba nga balwanyisa nnyo ebyobufuzi ebyokusosola mu mawanga n'okulinnyirira eddembe ly'obuntu.
The initial problem we faced was the politics of identity. The politics of identity. Some people, actually most of the political leaders thought that politics should be for identity groups, tribes, religion, gender chauvinism, the three what we regard as mistakes. The politics of tribes, politics of religion, politics of gender chauvinism, looking down upon women. That was the dominant politics in Africa. If you take Nigeria, that was a big problem. When Nigeria almost broke up between the Hausa, northern region, the Igbo, the Biafra, Yoruba, and so on. Even Ghana, we had quite a bit of that. The Ashanti, Kofi Busia, the Ewe, Bedema, these other pharaohs, Nkrumah, the Nzima. So, when I see you, I can't resist. These young people, I should give them some injection. Now, we came on the scene in the 1960s when the Nkrumahs had been active for a long time. From the 1930s, 30s, 40s, Nkrumah was already active. But for us, we came on the scene in the 1960s. And when we came, we found that politics of identity, religion, like Abubakar Tafawa Balewa for the northern region of Nigeria, Hausa Fulani, Muslim, Christian. Then you had Namudi Azikiwe, Igbo. Then you had Awolowo, Yoruba. Even here, it was the same story. You had a party for Catholics, a party for Protestants, a party for one of the tribes, the Baganda.
Ate era mu Agafa Embuga amalala omukulembeze w'eggwanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni bw'ati avuddeyo n'asuubiza abasuubuzi b'omu butale n'abavuzi ba booda okubatuusaako looni ez'amagoba amatono ddala nga bano bagenda kuba basobola okusasula ebitundu 8 ku buli 100 byokka buli mwaka, kyagamba nti kigenda kubasobozesa okwekulaakulanya n'okukyusa obulamu bwabwe obwa bulijjo. Katubirabe.
President Museveni yatulagira juzi mu biseera byali byewala okuvaayo tubeeyo ne looni 2 ez'enjawulo nga looni zino looni emu bagiyita katale looni. Kakati ffe amagoba ge bayita interest ejja kubeera 8%. Kakati ku katale looni emitwalo 10 mu mwaka amagoba ziri siringi 8. Looni endala etwagala okukola butereevu ye looni gye tuyita border looni. Border looni ejja kubeera ku pasenti amagoba 8% omwaka. Bakibazeemu bade banyonyola president bali batunyonyola bakibazeemu mu boda eye miliyoni 6 zebabakuwoze ogenda okukimalayo mu myaka 2 ng'osasudde miliyoni 7.2. Mtegeke ababoda bo bakitegeera ate zino eyo looni eyo tetwetaaga deposit yo kubanga abavubuka bano ababoda omusaba deposit y'emitwalo 8 ono gyatayogerako bensa naye amala kukyewoola tuba ekiri kubanga abatazirina naze amala kuzeewoola kati n'abeera mu looni 2 alina looni yoli yamuwa deposit 8 alina okisasula alina looni eya piki.
Nkwebaza nnyo kuba nti oneegasseeko okuva gye twatandikidde Agafa Embuga n'okutuusa kaakano we tugakomekkereza. Nze Branch Mbugwe agakutuusizzaako era sirema kwagaliza kiseera kirungi okutuusa lwe tunaasinkana olundi. Sula bulungi, weeraba.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Mwami Musoke? URA. Mwami Musoke, naffe tukimanyi nti business zifuna ebizibu era leero tuli wano okuyamba.
Kunyamba?
Ye, osobola okusasula omusolo gwo nga 3 June terunatuuka.
Kyotegeeza 3 June yensalesalewo okusasula omusolo gwokwo ogumanjibwa nga temulimu wadde ngase?
Ye, bwe kiri.
Ekyo kankikole kati mbadde mmanyi munzigaddewo.
URA ekuyamba kusigala mu bizinesi.
Weewale okutaataganya bizinesi yo. Sasula omusolo gwo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 3 June 2025 terunnatuuka. Kikole kati. Yita ku ssimu etali ya kusasulira oba WhatsApp oyambibwe. Uganda Revenue Authority. Tukulaakulanyize wamu Uganda.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello there and welcome to News Tonight. This Monday, the 12th day of April 2025. We are coming to you live online and on air from Broadcasting House here on Nile Avenue. First though, let's have a look at our top stories. In our top stories tonight, President Museveni bans police bail to suspects accused of stealing PDM items. Matters Day preparations and meeting Diocese of Lugazi seeking 50% of funds for preparations. European Union delegation meets leaders of National Unity Platform. And traffic police urges motorists to adhere to the traffic guidelines as the country countdowns to the Matters Day celebrations. Monday, May 12th, 2025. Now, in our first story, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has banned police bail for the suspects accused of stealing parish development model funds and items such as poultry, chicken, goats, and cattle. Museveni says any police officers who grant bail to suspects accused of stealing PDM items will be arrested and dismissed. The president made the remarks in Kasese municipality as he visited some PDM program beneficiaries. Now that story is still being worked on. We'll be giving you the detailed one as we go on with this bulletin.
Ndiye chunacho chikorako abirikanye na mukuru w'ebiraheru obaramuzi indi echo chitrolere ichimana chawaho.
For the police bond, that one I banned.
Ende bino byereho mundu ye bondi ko polisi echo abirichimania.
So now it is now for you are because those are directly under me.
Ati abo ebo bali omwa mikono yiwe nga president.
They are not judiciary like judiciary why I must go through Chief Justice.
Sibalinga baramuzi suppose rabo mwise baramuzi unachi ya kamandi ni chief.
So if any police officer is giving bail to thieves, I will arrest him.
Ndio omu polisi ami.
And of course, we'll be giving you the detailed story later on in our bulletin. Now, the Vice President, Jessica Alupo, has been elected unopposed as the chairperson NRM Veterans League in Aketa Parish, Ongogoja Sub-County, Katakwi District. Alupo was declared duly elected by the parish registrar, Moses Otim, during the NRM party parish structure elections. She is deputized by Charles Amaitim. Now, the Vice President, who faced no challenger for the seat, celebrated the moment as a show of unity and trust from her community. She expressed excitement for the confidence placed in her by the local NRM supporters. Alupo expressed her sincere gratitude to the 2010 NRM members from the 7 villages which make up Aketa Parish for trusting in her to lead as the chairperson of the NRM Veteran League.
Veterans League chairperson, the major retired honorable, like major retired project Carol Sepel, unopposed. This is not unopposed. Family Tepeki. So, Vijay Barine, major vice chairperson, Zero Mutori Veterans Yari. Thank you, Mr. Ata kere ekon kilo tarasmon.
Epone longe sebetulnya sewa ekonai, iya un. Kau pandai veteran selu kere lu apoto dum dareremu, ase unio. Asom kere veteran si kere, are wade veteran opurakon. Arai?